Hello, hello, hello. Pardon me for my temporary tardiness. We found a mouse in the house. And I love all beings, I love all creatures, but yeah, not so much do I want a mouse in the house. Where's my water? Here it is. Okay, got it. Not so much do I want a mouse in the house. So I had to set some traps for the little mousy guy. I know, that's awful. That's awful, that's awful. But not trying to have a mouse in the house. So pardon me for my 2-minute delay, whatever it is. The peanut butter in my mouth and the messiness of my hair. Whatever. Keep it pushing, keep it moving. Welcome, welcome. Natasha Monique here. Your intuitive tarot and oracle card reader, sacred alchemist and spiritual guide, here to help lift and transform the vibration of humanity so we can all live our light, bright, and most expansive versions of ourselves. Look how easy the fro is to mold. I'm sorry, I'm a little off tangent with that, but yeah, it was a little wild just a second ago. But all I have to do is just finger through it, get it right and tight. That's the beauty of the fro. I might lock it up. That might happen. Might be a little easier for me with my schedule and my lack of care with doing my hair. That's part of the reason why I have it in a fro. Fros are actually kind of easy. People think that they're hard to maintain. They're not. But welcome! Welcome to 5 days of sacred alchemy, setting the foundation for transformation. I am Natasha Monique, here to help you set that foundation for transformation. So in day 1, we talked about the mindset shift, how you have to fix your mind to want to change, okay? You got to fix your mind to it. You have to say, no, I'm tired of being the me that I am, and I want to be the me that I want to be. So therefore, you set your mind to change. Like I change my fro, mold it and sculpt it like we mold the fro. Hi, Liz. Welcome, baby. So day 1, we talked about the mind. Day 2, we talked about the body. How once you set your mind to want to make that change in your life, you can then program your actions towards that. You program your actions towards that. You take care of your body through proper exercise, even if it's a simple walk throughout the day. My lips feel dry. I'm sorry. I told y'all I was setting mouse traps and lost track of time. So I'm not properly prepared for 7:30. But I got y'all. I'm human. No big deal. I'm human. So see me do my human stuff. So you can know, just like you. Totally just like you. Hi, Danielle. Welcome. Hi, Roberta. Welcome. Roberta, new name. Yay. Appreciate you coming in and joining in. Roberta Isaiah is watching. Yay. Thank you, boo. Appreciate you. So day 1, we talked about the mind and making that mindset shift. Day 2, we talked about your body and your actions. Act upon what you set your mind to do. Give your body good things in. Put good things on the outside of your body. Mind your lotion, your laundry detergent, your face wash, your shampoo, all of that things, because chemicals can seep into our pores and cause chemical imbalances that then mess up the mind. Day 3, we talked about the soul. Hi, babies! Oh, my lovely babies are with you. Yes! Auntie loves you. Auntie loves you so much. I miss y'all. I can't wait to come and see you and we can have fun together. Okay, I'm sorry. I was off on a tangent. Day 3, we talked about the soul and how important it is to manage your emotions, to control your emotions, and play. Play every day. So babies, make sure that mommy plays. Oh, Roberta is coming to us from Italy. Italia, yes. My stepfather is half Italian, so that's freaking awesome. Hi, Taisha. Welcome, welcome. So, day 3, we talked about your emotions and how important it is for you to have play in your life, to play in your life, and to really be in control of your emotions. That's vitally important for you to control your emotions. How you control your emotions is through setting that mindset shift. I always get tongue tied when I say that mindset shift. Okay, that's what it is. Getting that mindset shift so that you act accordingly, and that will automatically release those neurotransmitters in your brain that increase your mood. Today, we are talking about the spirit and the spirit of humanity. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. Okay? Hear that. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. Just like the poor little mouse with the trap that I just set for him, he's a spiritual being having a mouse experience. There's your dogs and cats. They're dogs and cats having a canine or a feline experience. Trees are spiritual beings having a tree experience. I guess it's in trees are arbors, so they're having an arboratory experience, but you know what I mean. Y'all see what I'm getting at. We are all spiritual beings. We're just having different experiences based on our body, our vessels, the vessels that our spirit is encompassed in right now. So, the most important thing that I want you to understand about this is that it's necessary for all beings to have a connection to spirit. We have that gift as human beings to be cognizant of that connection, to verbalize that connection, to put it into language that we understand. But in our hubris, we don't understand that other animals have that as well. Dolphins are extremely intelligent. They communicate with each other on a daily basis, as do whales, orcas, a lot of other marine animals communicate with each other. We don't understand that communication, but they do. So therefore, we don't know what divine connection they have. And a dolphin can very well know that it's a spiritual being having a dolphin experience, a mammalion's experience underneath the water. I had a dream about a month ago that I was drowning, and I was drowning and going through like a whirlpool. It was sucking me down, 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 and I was so frightened. And I took a big gasp in, because that's our instinct as human beings, is to, when we're choking, breathe in air. So I breathed in, and I found that I could breathe underwater. This is a dream that I had. I breathed in, and I'm like, wait, I'm good. Oh, wait, I can breathe. That freaked me out, and I woke up. That was the end of the dream. What I learned from that dream is that we're more than what we are. God exists within us. Spirit exists within us. God dwells right here. Spirit, source, with Allah, Jehovah, Yahweh, whatever you want to call source, the creator of all, exists right here within us. Think about that. The creator of all created everything, created all the plants, all the animals, all the humans, all the planets, all the universe. Everything that there ever was created by spirit, source, God, Yahweh, Allah, Jehovah, whatever name you want to give. I give that name spirit. So when I talk to spirit, you can inject whatever name you call into that, and it's the same stuff. So if spirit created all of us, we are all a part of spirit. Okay? Think of that in terms as your parents. Your mother and your father procreate, sperm cell, egg cell, egg, they get together, fertilize, and boom, there you are. You are half your mom, half your dad. So we are all of spirit, because spirit is masculine and feminine energy. It bothers me when people call spirit he. That bothers me. It bothers me because of this. If it was just purely masculine energy that could create all that there was, what would we need feminine energy for? If it was just masculine energy that created everything, the universe, the Milky Way, planet Earth, human beings, plants, animals, insects, everything, the rocks, the trees, the mountains, the rivers, the streams, everything, if it was just masculine energy that created that, what would feminine energy be used for? What would we need it? And in that sense, then as human beings, two males can procreate. But we all know biology, and we know that in any species, two males can't procreate in any species. There have been, it's been documented that many species are homosexual or can change sex. There's a lot of fish that change sex. There's a lot of dolphins that are homosexuals, manatees that are homosexuals, human beings that are homosexuals, human beings that change sex. There's a lot of beings that can either be homosexual or change sex. However, you can't procreate as male and male, female and female. You can procreate if you change from one sex to another. Like there's a particular kind of fish. It's, oh my gosh, what is the name? I just watched the documentary the other day and I don't remember its name. It's a fish that's got this big bulbous head, this big bulbous chin, and the men are super, super huge. The males are huge in comparison to the women. So when the females get to a certain size, their hormones kick in, they hibernate, and their female glands and female chemistry hibernates, and that male chemistry picks in. Their head becomes more bulbous, their chin becomes more bulbous, and they turn into a male. So they then need to procreate with a female. Okay? Male and female, it's masculine and feminine energy that's needed to procreate, to create. We need that. You can very well be homosexual and have a baby, but the two of you dudes or chicks together aren't having a baby. You need either the sperm or the egg. So you're surrogating from somebody. Okay? The same is true for spirit. We are in the image of spirit. We are formed and created from that image of spirit. So we need that masculine and feminine energy to procreate. That masculine and feminine is in all of us in equal portions. That masculine and feminine is within all of us. However, no matter how much masculinity you have or how much femininity you have, if you've got eggs, those eggs can be fertilized. Hello, precious love bug. If you've got eggs, those eggs can be fertilized. If you have sperm, your sperm can fertilize eggs. That's what it takes. That's what it takes to create. So when people say that God, Spirit, Source, Allah, Jehovah, Yahweh is all male, it bothers me because there's no way that just a male, masculine energy, pure masculine energy can create life. It's just impossible. It's not in the image of spirit. So for that purpose, when I speak of spirit and I speak of spirit in a pronoun, I'll be using the pronoun Shim. Okay? She and him together, Shim. That's who spirit is. Spirit is Shim. And Shim resides within all of us, right here in your heart space, right in your heart, right there. Spirit is always there. Shim is always there. From your conception to your death and beyond, Shim is with you, inside of you. Spirit is inside of you. Okay? Knowing that Shim dwells within is the first step into balancing your spiritual aspect as a human being. That's where we falter as human beings. As human beings, we pay so much attention to the falseness that we are being told. Okay? Remember, we've got that pyrite that wanted to come out and play with us today and give us messages, that fool's gold. We so much fall victim to thinking that Shim is just a male and Shim is a wrathful male and you just, the females are wrong and rotten because Eve ate the apple, and that's all the suffering in all the world, and the men are the strong ones and the women are the weak ones. What? That's part of the reason why the Me Too movement is going on, because we have been we have been brainwashed to believe that the masculine energy is more important than the feminine energy. And really, you need both of them to create. You need them to come together to be able to create. Each is as important as the other. And spirit knows this. Spirit knows that you need to balance out your masculine and feminine energy, because spirit is both masculine and feminine. So you need to balance that out so that you are living a whole life. So now you've got your mindset shift that you want to transform. You're clearing your mind out. You're learning something new every day. You're exercising your mind. You're exercising your body, watching what you eat and watching what you put on your body. You're bringing joy into your life every day. And what else you need to do is pray. When Jesus walked the earth, Jesus spoke Aramaic. In the language of Aramaic, the word pray translates, I don't know exactly what the word is because it has been written in hieroglyphics, which is what they used back then. Oh, hold up. Let me close the door real quick. Just because my parents are fussing, and they always fuss, that masculine and feminine energy. They need to balance themselves out. Anywho, not going to go there. Jesus, when he roamed the earth, he spoke Aramaic. And the word for prayer in Aramaic, translates in that hieroglyphic text to listening to the voice of God, silencing yourself and listening to the voice of God. So if that's all it takes to connect yourself to spirit is to listen, you don't need any outside force to listen to God. You just need to center yourself, focus yourself, and be silent. Use the practices from day one: meditation, clear your mind out, be quiet, and listen. Listen to the messages that Spirit is wanting to give to you. That's what you need to do. And therefore, church is right here. Church is in your heart. Now, I don't want to dissuade anyone from going to church. I don't want to do that. If you enjoy going to church, do it. Do you true. Do you true. But just know that religion does not make you closer to spirit. Religion is man's political doctrine. And whatever religion you follow, these messages are the same. They're the same. I've studied all of the major religions when I was in college. I also studied religions. And then after I graduated from college, got baptized as a Christian, studied even more. And what I found through my studies, that the main Abrahamic religions, which are Christianity, Islam, and Judaism, they're the same. They're basically the same. They have basically the same messages. They're tweaked so that they are politically advantageous to those who have rewritten those books. Know that the sacred texts of the Bible were rewritten by King James. The sacred texts of the Torah and the Quran were rewritten by man. They were rewritten by man so that man could always be the highest level. So man could be dominant. We know better. We know better that masculine energy is not the be-all end-all. Our body is our temple, Roberta. It is so very much our temple, which is why what we spoke about the day before yesterday, that was day 2, was the body, is how we need to treat our body properly so that we can properly listen to the messages that spirit is giving to us. When our body is clean and clear, that's when we can properly hear the voice and the breath of spirit. That's when. That's the importance of setting your mind, clearing your body, bringing joy into your life so that you lift your vibration, so then you can properly hear the messages that Spirit is giving to you. Church dwells within. So whatever background you have, I want to let you know that I am not gonna, this video is not for to preach, not be religious, blah, 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 blah. If you follow whatever religion you want, be you Christian, Muslim, Jewish, Buddhist, Zoroastrianism, if you study that, if you're an atheist, if you're an agnostic, whatever, I don't care. I don't care what you are. But you need to know that there is a connection between your physical self and a higher spiritual self, between your physical self that dwells in your body and the higher spiritual self that dwells what you think is without. Really know it's a peace that's within you. God is within you. Spirit, Allah, Jehovah, Yahweh is within you. Always. Jesus is within you. Jesus is an ascended master who's always there for your help. So when you call out in the name of Jesus, Jesus is going to be there to help you because Jesus is an ascended master. Jesus wasn't Christian. A lot of people think that, no, he wasn't. Jesus was a mystic. Jesus studied Kabbalah. Jesus was Hebrew. He was Jewish. That's what Jesus studied. He and Mary Magdalene studied the Kabbalah. They studied Jewish ancient mysticism. That's where they got their teachings, and that's where they got their sacred texts. It was then reinterpreted many times over by man through the Torah, the Quran, and the Bible. Those are the political aspects that were put into it because, oh no, Mary Magdalene was a prostitute. She wasn't a prophet like Jesus. She was an ascended master like Jesus. She didn't study like Jesus. No, she was a prostitute. It's men only. Come on, I call bullshit. No way. Let's go back to spirit. Go back to spirit. So whatever religious background you choose to believe and whatever spiritual text you choose to follow, I support you in that. Wholeheartedly, completely, as long as what? You harm none. As long as you harm none, you're good by me. So know that whatever you decide, if you decide to be spiritual or religious, what you need to do is practice daily. Practice daily. That means pull out your spiritual text daily. Read it cover to cover. Take notes of it and build your own interpretations. Don't just rely on what your male figure of your religion is telling you what these texts mean. Use your brain. Use your brain and journal it out. Figure it out. Silence your mind, steady your body, make sure your emotions are to a high vibration and sit there and listen. And spirit will tell you anything that you need to know that you don't understand in these spiritual texts. Trust that. Trust that. Trust that. Read several sacred texts. I encourage you to do so. I know a lot of Christians who think it's just, oh, if I read the Quran, I'm going to hell. What? Are you serious? You think God's going to be pissed at you because you learned something? No. Study, learn, read, know about other religions, know about other spiritualities, and inform your own conclusions. Connect through that meditation, through quieting yourself so that you listen. You listen. That's what a prayer is. A prayer is you quieting yourself and listening. Davida, your post the other day about when you were praying and your 7-month-old, I think she's 7 months old, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's what you said. She's 7 months and she's so cutesy wootsy. Oh my gosh, I just want to squeeze her. That's how cute and precious she is. But she's looking at you while you pray and you understand and know that she understands and knows what you're doing. Yes, she does. She gets it because she's a spiritual being. And as babies, we don't have all of that, do this, do that, be this, be that. All she's doing is understanding that you are connecting to spirit and it's beautiful. And she sees the beauty. That's the innocence of children. That's what they are. She's quieted herself and sees, oh, mommy is quieting herself. Yay. Let me do that too. Oh, mommy's talking to God. Yep, I hear it too. I hear it too. I know what's going on because she did. She did know what's going on. She absolutely knows what's going on. She absolutely prays with you. So I encourage you to continue to pray with her or pray near her because, yeah, she gets it. She totally gets it. Babies are so innocent and they're not privy to all of the muck and the farce that we get from that masculine energy, from all of that falsehood we get from that masculine energy. She knows it's a combination, it's an equivalent of masculine and feminine energy, and she knows that God is right here in her heart. That's how she knows what you're doing, and that's how she knows how to interpret it. And she probably smiled up at you, looking so peaceful and beautiful and regal because she knew the beautiful love and light that you were spreading and giving and connecting with. That is what we need. Give yourself a daily ritual. Focusing on spirit, give yourself a daily ritual. If it's giving yourself meditation or prayer, meditation and prayer to me go hand in hand. So I'm going to call it meditation. It's the same thing as prayer. It's the same thing. They're the same. So you can, if you would like a personal reading, you can either message me if you're watching on Facebook, or you can email me if you're watching on YouTube at tarot.tosh.balance@gmail.com, and I'll put you on my calendar to do a personal reading. So now, give yourself a daily ritual with your spiritual practice. Whatever you believe, whatever your religion or your spirituality is, practice it daily. Daily, daily, daily. Practice it daily. Pray daily, meditate daily, read your scripts daily. Do that every single day. Spread love and practice what you learn, what you read, and what messages you get through your prayer and meditation. Practice that. Listen to those lessons, listen to that message, and practice it every single day. Build a community around you of like-minded people. There is nothing worse than people saying my Cash App is $face fear and spit, and I can also I do things also as well through PayPal. I have both a Cash App and a PayPal. So if you would like to go deeper and get a personal reading, a personal energy clearing, or any personal spells or things like that, you can email me or message me. You do payments through Cash App or PayPal, and we'll go from there. The first step is your commitment and getting on my calendar. Then we go from there. Beautiful. So now, building a community of like-minded individuals around you. There is nothing worse, and I know this from personal experience, being around a lot of like my father's side of the family. Well, actually, my father's wife, so my stepmother's side of the family, is super religious. And they tell me all the time, I need Jesus. You need to come to church because you need Jesus. And I tell them, I've been baptized and I know Jesus. That's my boy. I love him. Me and Jesus are tight. Jesus was a healer, just like I'm a healer. So when I need guidance, I say, Jesus, help me out. I need your infinite wisdom. Holla at your girl. Jesus hollers at me, lets me know what's going on, lets me know what I need to do. Don't need you to go to church for that because I'm not a Christian. So why would I go to a Christian church? I'm a witch. Like, I don't need to do that. So watch who you're around, who you're surrounding yourself with. Because if you're surrounding someone who is not in spiritual alignment with you, not in religious alignment with you, they could be praying for, meditating for, asking the universe, asking spirit for things that are against what is your true self. Because spirit wants us to live our true selves. Live your true selves. It bothers me also, this is another thing that bothers me, when anyone says God hates. God, spirit, the source of all, is incapable of hate. Incapable. Because spirit dwells in the highest vibration, and that highest vibration is love. And if spirit created all of us, then spirit loves us all equally. You can be gay, straight, trans, bi, black, white, purple, yellow, green, red. You can have kinky hair, straight hair. You can have tattoos all over your plate, all over your body, or clear skin. You can be a rocker, an R&B artist. It doesn't matter. Spirit created you. You're a part of spirit, so spirit loves you. To say that God hates, that spirit hates, is like you saying you birthed a child and you hate that child. You hate something that's a creation of you. That's impossible. Even if you are displeased with that creation, you still love that creation. And spirit loves us unconditionally. Unconditionally. And when spirit is displeased with the things that we do, it manifests in our energy. And our energy is then lacking and lacks. And we feel dense, dark, and low. We don't feel light, bright, and expansive. All right. And then that tells us, hey, I don't know. I feel like my hair is doing something weird. I'm sorry. Then that tells our higher selves, hey, I need to get it together. I need to get it together so that, there we go. I need to get it together so that I am in alignment with my highest good. And your highest good is the highest good of spirit. To make sure you maintain that high good, give yourself a daily ritual. Be that in the morning, afternoon, or evening, give yourself a daily ritual to practice your spiritual or religious beliefs. Spread love and practice what you learn. Learn every single day. Learn as much as you can. Build that community around you of like minded individuals to help build you up. Be open minded. That's another one of my pet peeves, is that someone saying that, no, I can't learn this religion, I can't learn this spiritual practice. Oh, you're a witch, you're because you're not open minded. You're not open minded. Study your ancestry as well. That's going to be a game changer for you when you study your ancestry. Knowing where you came from helps you to understand the spiritual remnants in your DNA. Okay? Hey, Erica, it helps you to understand what your ancestors knew, what your ancestors believe, and what is embedded in your DNA and will continue to be embedded in your DNA forevermore. As you procreate and have children, and your children have children, those codes are in your DNA and they'll continue to go. So know where you came from. Know what your spiritual lineage is. Like, I know personally, I am what I call a true American. I'm a total mutt. I am Native American, European American, and African American. Well, I can't even say African and European. I am of European descent, of African descent, and from indigenous American, North American descent. Okay, mainly the Cherokee tribe, Germanic languages, and I don't know what portion of Africa my family is from, which is why I want to do a DNA testing so I can figure that out. I know that a portion of my family came over as slaves to Mississippi. I don't know where they came from in Africa to get to Mississippi. And it's hard for me to trace that lineage back through Google searches because in that time, my people really didn't know how to spell really well. So they named all of them the same thing. So we've got a lot of Willie Wellses in my African ancestry lineage that came over to America. So I don't know exactly where they came from in Africa. I'm going to figure that out and I will let you know. But I know I am of indigenous North American descent, I am of Northern European descent, and I am of African descent. Okay, those three continents constitute my makeup. So I know from that, from doing just ancestry work, tapping into my ancestors, that I am from witch doctors, gypsies, and shamans. I am a natural healing witch. That's what I am. That's what's in my DNA. And that's why I practice and study the things that I practice and study. I encourage you to do your same. Because what your parents and your family believe in this modern day right now does not determine what you have to believe. It doesn't determine what you have to study and what you have to be. Just because your mama, your grandmama, your great grandmama, all your cousins, all your aunties, your uncles, they're all this particular religion. If that doesn't resonate with you, you don't have to be that particular religion. Pardon me, I got to get some more water. I should have filled my cup up. I'm almost out of water, but that's all right. That's all right. That's all right. It doesn't necessarily determine what you have to be. You have to be what resonates within you, because remember, spirit dwells within your heart. So spirit is going to let you know what knowledge and wisdom you need to know to properly follow your spiritual path. So set yourself up with rituals and practice every single day. Learn every single day. And once the more you learn, you're going to say, this clicks with me. See, I can't snap really with my right, but I can snap well with my left. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm off on a tangent. But you're going to snap and say, yes, this is what resonates with me. This is who I am. This is who I am. And knowing with who you are, as long as it makes you feel light, bright, and expansive, and you're harming none, you're golden. You're good. You're good to go. Follow that. Continue to follow that no matter what the external universe says. I've said that in the mind, body, and soul segments. Fuck them. Sorry, babies. Sorry. Sorry, my nephew loves. I'm sorry for the cussing. Sorry that auntie cussed. I'm sorry. But forget them. Forget them. Don't pay attention to that, because no one dictates your spiritual enlightenment. No one dictates your journey. No one is on your path but you. Your path is yours and your path alone, period. That's it. So whatever resonates with you, resonates with spirit, resonates in your body, resonates in your heart. If it harms others, it harms you. Another thing that bothers me is when people use religion as a scapegoat to harm other beings. Like I said in the top of this video, that phrase, God hates, spirit hates, it's an oxymoron. It can't exist. It's not true. Spirit hates nothing that spirit has created. Shem has created everything. So therefore, Shem loves us all equally and abundantly, with grace, ease, and beauty, and accepts us for our faults. It's okay to be faulty. As humans, we are the most faulty beings on the planet Earth. Okay? We are the most faulty beings as humans. Do you think that Shem shuns us then? Nope. Nope. Understands and knows. Oh, those humans. They've got that free will. They're faulty. Oh, yeah, he or she is going to get over it and get together. And hopefully he or she will be listening to someone wise like Natasha Monique and get their messages and know that spirit dwells within and that you are loved regardless of anything, regardless of your race, color, creed, sexual orientation, makeup, your hair, your nails, your skin, what you wear, whatever. God loves you as long as you harm none. That is so super important. And as long as you're walking your path and walking your path in a way that blesses you, it blesses them. When you're blessed, everyone around you who you love is blessed. Your whole community is blessed when you're blessed. So bless yourself first. That goes back to 2 days ago when we were talking about balancing out your body, taking care of yourself first, taking care of your vessel first. Then we switched on to your soul, your emotions, making sure your emotional state is high, vibrating high. When you're vibrating high, you only attract other people who are vibrating high. Spirit feeds off of this stuff and grows inside of you so that you are one with spirit. You are one with above and below. You are a part of that Holy Trinity. You are the middle part of that Holy Trinity. We get our divine creation from above, from spirit, and we get our nurturance from below, from Gaia. That creates us as humans, as beings, as all the other beings that dwell here on Mother Earth. We all have that same flow of connection. Rituals every single day. Meditation every single day. Quiet yourself so that you can listen to the breath of spirit, so that you can connect with the God in you. You can connect with the source in you. We all come from source. That's where we come from. So I don't care what religious doctrine you follow it and harm none. People forget about the Christian Crusades. The Christian Crusades slaughtered hundreds of millions of people who refused to give up their ancestral spirituality. And they came in like Nino Brown, get down or lay down. You either believe the God that I tell you to believe in, or I'm going to kill you. And if you didn't want to give up your spiritual beliefs, pop, you're dead. Okay? We always want to talk about radical Islamic terror. That's the same thing that Catholics and Christians did a couple hundred years ago. It's that get down or lay down mentality. You believe what I believe, or else I'm going to kill you. Why? Think about that. Why? Why is it so important for these religious doctrines for you to believe what they believe? It's for political reasons. It's for power. If you believe that the God that I tell you to believe in is omniscient and almighty and all powerful and wrathful and vengeful and will smite you if you don't believe the way I believe, you're going to go to hell and you're going to have a horrible life and you're going to suffer. So they're going to get in your head and tell you you've got to believe this. If you don't, then God's going to kill you. But I'm going to save you and I'm going to go ahead and kill you right now so that you can be saved. Come on, bruh. That's for political reasons. Because if you believe in the type of spirit that they believe in, the God that they want you to believe in, then you also believe that when they say, well, I was chosen by God to be your leader, so you have to listen to me unconditionally because I was chosen by God, the God that you fear. That's who I was chosen by. So therefore, you have to listen to me unconditionally, and you have to unconditionally obey. The irony in that in America is that people from England escaped that tyranny to come to America to start fresh and new and be free from religious prosecution and tyranny, only to do that same thing to the indigenous people that were here, to try to whitewash them, so to speak, to try to get them to shun their own spiritual beliefs and believe in the European religious beliefs. Now, I know I've told you all that I am of European descent, but my grandmother was a gypsy. Gypsies are European witches, basically, is what they are. They didn't believe in that doctrine. That's why they were nomads and they roamed around, because they would not sit and stand for what the royalty, the monarchy said you have to believe. Don't believe the hype. Don't believe what you're just being told. Do research for yourself and find your own spiritual path. And once you find that spiritual path that resonates with you, practice it daily. Practice it daily, every single day. Because when you find that, you'll find what truly blesses you. Therefore, you will truly bless the people that are in your community and in your circle. Okay? Peace, love, and blessings to you all. Thank you so much for joining me on day 4 of 5 days of sacred alchemy. Tomorrow is the 5th day, and tomorrow I'm going to put all of this into practice. During the video tomorrow, you are going to see me live, and I hope you can join me in balancing our mind, body, soul, and spirit during tomorrow's video, because that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be doing an exercise to balance our mind, something to balance our body, our souls, and our spirit. Just so you know, just so you know. Oh, namaste, Roberta. Thank you. Just so you know, tomorrow, the body portion, I got to dance. I'm going to dance. And I can't dance. I can't. I don't care. I'm doing it anyway. It's going to make me happy, and I don't care. We're dancing tomorrow. We're dancing together. Have it in your mind that I'm the only one that yous are seeing. Yous are seeing me. I'm not seeing y'all. So you can go ahead and dance all crazy and do what you want to do. I'm going to do my crazy dancing, and y'all are going to see me, and I don't care, because it's going to be fun. So tomorrow we will balance our mind, body, soul, and spirit, and I will let you know and show you how you can pop that out in less than an hour. how it doesn't even take that much time for you to take out of your day to spend on yourself and your own well-being to balance out your mind, body, soul, and spirit. That's the foundation to start transforming your sacred alchemy, to start changing your energetic vibration, to get you from a state of low vibration to a state of high vibration. Do the things that I have taught you throughout these 4 days every single day. I even have a journal. Oh, I dropped it. Let me pull it out. This is my daily planner that I planned for myself. Like, see, I put the days, the month, and the days of the weeks in there. And then I've got that going on. And then there's a section here. Let me get to it. It's coming early because we're at the end of the year. Come on, come on, come on. Which is my balance journal. This is my balance journal. And in my balance journal, I have sections, mind, body, soul, and spirit. And every single day I document what I have done to feed my mind, body, soul, and spirit. At the end of each week, I ask myself, did I balance each thing daily? And then how do I feel? On the days where I am lax and lacking, I know I've got some of them. Hold up. Let me find one. Wait. Okay, this one's kind of scarce. Did I balance everything daily? No. How do I feel? I journal about that. And more often than not, I feel crappy. I'm in a low vibration if I don't balance my mind, body, soul, and spirit every single day. That is the art of sacred alchemy. That is how you change your vibration and transform yourself to being someone who you don't want to be to someone who you want to be. And it's that simple as taking that first hour of your day when you wake up. If that means that you have to wake up an hour earlier than you normally wake up, so you spend 15 minutes apiece on your mind, body, soul, and spirit, get it done. If you don't have that luxury, let's say you have to get up super early for work and you're not trying to get up an extra early hour, you can spread it out throughout the day, as long as at the end of the day you have done something for your mind, body, soul, and spirit every single day. It doesn't even have to be 15 minutes. Okay. I am a member of lumosity.com. The brain trainings that I do there take me maybe 5 to 10 minutes. You can meditate for another 5 to 10 minutes. You can do your spiritual work for another 5 to 10 minutes. You can walk. If you work in an office building that has stairs, take the stairs instead of taking the elevator. Boom, you've exercised your body. You worked your body. You fed that. For lunch, instead of going out to eat, pack yourself a nice healthy lunch of a nice salad. Some fruits and vegetables for you to eat on. Like, you know what I mean? You can definitely incorporate putting mind, body, soul, and spirit philosophy into your life every single day so that you balance out your sacred alchemy, so that you are the brightest, lightest, and most expansive version of yourself every single day. That is the goal. Be the brightest, lightest, and most expansive version of yourself every single day. Now, if you need further help beyond what I have taught you in the last 4 days and after tomorrow with the example that I'm going to give you, I implore you to please either message me if you're watching on Facebook or email me if you're watching on YouTube at tarot.tosh.balance@gmail.com and get on my calendar so you can take advantage of the December special for a reading and energy clearing, or get into my program of self-transformation through sacred alchemy. It's a 4, 6, or 8-week program, depending on how deep you want to go and how much you want to transform, where I will basically hold your hand through the process to help you to balance everything out so that you can be the brightest, lightest, and most expansive version of yourself. I pull all of my tools out of my bag as being a modern witch, helping you through tarot cards, oracle cards, spell work, energy work, emotional freedom tapping, anything that I have to offer to give that you need, my intuition will tell me, and I will give that to you to help you to transform so that you can be bright, light, and expansive and spread love to the world. Always remember, harm none. Always remember, harm none. Harm none. Harm none. I love you all so much. Thank you so much for joining me. I will see you tomorrow for our midday reading, and then tomorrow evening, right back here, same time, 7:30 Eastern Standard Time, for our putting our 5 days of sacred alchemy into practice. Y'all don't want to miss that, because you really don't want to miss the goof of me dancing. You really, really don't. Like, you just don't want to miss that. If you tune in tomorrow just to see the goof of me dancing, I'm cool with that. I'm going to sing too. I'm not the best singer. I don't care. I love singing. I love it. I'm not the best dancer. I dance to the lyrics more than I dance to the beat, so I look like a drunken college kid. I don't care. I'm still doing it. It's going to be fun, and I encourage you to join me. We're going to be balancing mind, body, soul, and spirit tomorrow, and I'm going to show you how easy it is to put these philosophies into practice. And once you put them into practice, journal it every single day. Hold yourself accountable for doing that every single day. You're going to watch. Watch as your mood increases. Watch as you feel better as a human being. Watch as your light grows brighter and you're a brighter, lighter, more expansive version of yourself. Peace, love, and blessings to all of you, my beautiful souls. I love you so much. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I'll see you tomorrow.